Hello and welcome to my channel, I Win to Lose Gaming. Thoma the Fixer has finally arrived as a playable character, and fun fact, Thoma is the first husbando to be released since Kazuha, who was released all the way back in July. And another fun fact, Thoma is the first new 4-star husbando ever released. It's about time we got such a hot husbando. In this video, we will take a look at either how impenetrable his shield is, or if his shield will crumble to too much heat. Let's start with Thoma's passive, Snap and Swing. If you haven't farmed the catch yet, Thoma has the perfect passive which provides a 20% chance to obtain double the puffer fishes. This will save you quite a bit of time for catching the egregious amount of fish required for a Refinement 5 catch. But now let's actually take a look at his combat prowess. But before that, we need to blaze through my Thoma's build. I decided to focus my Thoma on HP and energy recharge to maximize his shielding utility. He is using the 2-piece Tenacity of the Millilith and 2-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. For the weapon, he's using a level 90 Black Tassel. His talents are at 6, 6, and 6. And of course he's at Constellation 0 throughout this whole video. Thoma's E adds a shield immediately. And for my Thoma, it's a 5031 hit point shield. Thoma's burst has a thing called Fiery Collapses. When you do a normal attack during Thoma's burst with any character in your party, a pyro wave hits the opponent and adds a small stack onto your shield. For my Thoma, each Fiery Collapse adds a 798 hit point stack, and also refreshes his shield's duration. However, charge attacks do not appear to activate the Fiery Collapse. Here we can see Ganyu during her charge shots, and no Fiery Collapse is happening. We can also see the same behavior with Diluc's charge attack. Anyway, let's torture our favorite volunteer, the Cryo Regisvine. We'll start by seeing how long it takes him to break the Regisvine's orb thingy. Sadly, he took a rather long time to break the orb thing. It appears that Thoma is not the best option for breaking shields, but he's still of course capable of doing it. His E also appears to generate 3 to 4 particles. And now that our favorite volunteer is crippled and helplessly laying on the ground, let's see how much damage his attacks do. Well, to put it bluntly, his damage is pretty negligible. Looks like the sentient salad lives to see another day. Instead of focusing right now on Thoma's ability to do damage, let's take a look at his shield support capabilities. Our control scenario will be Yoimiya not dodging and getting smacked by a giant rock frog. Our poor fireworks enthusiast is getting tossed around like a Regisvine salad. Can Thoma help alleviate her woes? By using Thoma's burst, Yoimiya now has a persistent shield. Although the giant rock frog does indeed punch through Thoma's shield and damage Yoimiya, Yoimiya doesn't get launched everywhere. This is actually a unique niche that Thoma's shield provides over the other shields. As long as you have any amount of shield on your character, if an enemy attack hits you while you have Teyvat's flimsiest shield, you won't get launched. This allows Thoma to provide an anti-flinching mini shield every second or so. As we can see here, Yoimiya took severe damage from the giant rock frog's 3-hit combo, but she didn't get launched by any of the hits. So unless you take 2 hits within 1 second with the first hit breaking the shield and the second hit launching you, then your character won't get interrupted while doing their thing. But let's be real, who cares about Yoimiya right now? It's all about Hu Tao. We need to see if Thoma eats Hu Tao's vapes. Keep in mind that I do have Constellation 6 Xingqiu. Anyway, thanks to Thoma's normal ICD on his burst's Fiery Collapses, he can only vape once every 3 ticks. This means that for the most part, Thoma won't be eating many vapes from Hu Tao's charge attacks, unlike how he eats 3 dongos in 2 bites. What a glutton. I'm surprised he's able to maintain that physique despite eating countless dongos every day. Thoma also allows Hu Tao to more comfortably run a pyro character for swirling purposes. Although a Constellation 0 to 5 Thoma does not provide any direct damage amplification, his shielding and pyro application allows for both additional survivability and an Anemo character to swirl pyro. Next, let's take a look at some math for his shield. Let's compare him to the granddaddy of all shielders, Zhongli. We can see that if they're at level 90 out of 90 with level 9 talents and with proper gear, Thoma's shield from his elemental skill provides 6,313 hit points, and his Q ticks each add 1,001 hit points to his shield. Zhongli's shield, on the other hand, is a massively more durable one-time use shield thanks to its built-in 50% additional damage absorption and access to the tenacity of the Millilith. However, thanks to Thoma's burst providing tiny little 1001 HP shields, this ends up being around 24,000 total damage absorbable if we assume he has 3 stacks on his passive on average. More important than the damage absorbed is the unique utility that Thoma's shield provides, thanks to the anti-flinching mini shield every second or so. Overall, Thoma's shield is somewhat competitive to the other shielders in its own unique way. And now for the obligatory damage per thumbnail moment with Thoma. By using him with a Melt build and with this Melt setup, Thoma was able to hit for an impressive 267,640 damage. What a fiery use of his attack percent ascension stat. Anyway, let's see if we can actually use him practically. And let's take him to fight our favorite puppet friend, the floor 12-2 Magukenki. My Hu Tao is using a Refinement 5 Dragon's Bane. By placing Xingqiu's Q right outside of range of the Magukenki, this allows Thoma's E to apply Pyro and thus allows Sucrose to swirl Pyro. As for the second form, Thoma's E and Q somehow managed to overpower Xingqiu's Q's passive Hydro application. It also appears that Sucrose managed to swirl Pyro right before Xingqiu's Water Swords hit. After that, it's just a few simple charge attacks for Hu Tao to dispose of the Magukenki. So all in all, Thoma appears to be a reliable shielder, with the unique niche of providing the on-field character with a never flinching shield. An important thing to note is that Thoma cannot provide the tenacity buff for longer than 3 seconds, because his fire collapses I believe are considered burst damage. Please correct me if I'm wrong about that though. And although enemies will easily punch through his shield, the immovable nature and anti-flinching properties of Thoma's shield is certain to provide many different characters the comfort they need to do their damage. Thoma can be kind of considered as a budget Zhongli, and a decent option otherwise if you need a second shielder. What do you think about Thoma's performance here? Do you plan to build him? Also, I regularly make Genshin Impact videos ranging from C0 showcases, DPS showdowns, guide videos, and more. So be sure to smash the subscribe button as it's the best and easiest way for you to support my work. Also, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment for the YouTube algorithm. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Win to Lose, signing out.